Alright, so I've just unboxed all the Uncle Wang goodies. Got them laid out there. So we've got the full Uncle Wang system with the Pro ECU. It's all titanium and beautiful quality. I've got a 51 tooth sprocket just to have some options later on. This is the clutch cover with the oil sight glass, which I think is totally necessary. I don't want to be checking the oil with a cable tie forever. Exhaust came with a dB killer of sorts. Steering damper, I think that's well needed. Then I've got some frame protectors, which I think are needed as well, because already I've got some pretty savage boot marks on the frame. Yeah, load of oil filters for stock. I got the vent valves for the fuel tank. I'm going to pull all that charcoal canister off of it. Then these are the steg pegs, the regular Savage steg pegs. Yeah, we'll see if I get on with them or not. 5 air filters just for stock. Of course, I've got 8 oil filters as well. I think I've got to do 4 oil and filters in the first 2,000 kilometers, or 3 oil and filters in the first 2,000 kilometers, and then it's an oil and filter every 2,000 kilometers. Yeah, and that's my haul. Took around 6 weeks to arrive from the time I ordered it until it arrived yesterday, and yeah, no fault of Uncle Wang that it took 6 weeks. Of course, I'm in Saudi Arabia, and things from China do just take at least a week and a half to ship here and clear customs. But importantly, I ordered the exhaust with no logo. Reminds me of Super Hands from Peep Show. But yeah, no logo on the end can, please, mate. And yeah, that cost me a 5-week wait to ship because they didn't have any in stock with no logo. So they had this one made for me, which is really good of them, and really good that they do that and give you that option. And yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Exhaust looks amazing. I mean, I don't need to review it. I think there's plenty of videos online that look at the quality, but I can only agree with what everybody said about it. It looks the quality article. Looking at it, it seems to be kind of a copy of the Akrapovic for the KTM 450 Rally. Very similar anyway, the way that the end can design is, and the way that this kind of welded on heat shield is as well. But why not? It looks awesome. I'm going to admit something. I have also ordered an Akrapovic sticker for it, but I don't think I'm going to put it on now. We'll see. I feel like a bit of a cheat if I put it on. What do you guys think? Should I put it? It'll probably suit the bike, but it is a lie. I had a look around the new 450 EX model that's not road legal. The one that they are using in the most recent Dakar. That one does have an Akrapovic exhaust on it, at least the Dakar bikes that they used in the Dakar. But the one that you can buy doesn't have. It's got the Pro. But anyway, there's my haul. The next scene, I suppose, will cut to me sweating it out in my garden, installing all of this stuff, and then of course taking it for a blast. Whew. That was quite fun. Nothing like a bit of a hill climb to start the journey or the ride. So here we are, here in beautiful Jeddah, about 30 minutes from my home. This is a floodplain. You see the dam just down here. And in the winter time, when the heavy rains come, this place will, for the most part, flood. I've never seen it like a lake or a river, but I've seen it pretty wet with a kind of a bit of a lake through the middle. Plenty of camels down there grazing. Beautiful place, really. Beautiful place for getting in some riding. And before I get a load of onboard footage of what the terrain is like around here, I just wanted to do a quick walk around of the bike, which I didn't really do since that first intro video. And I've done some mods on it since that video. Most notably is the full titanium Uncle Wang system. Took a little while to come in because I specifically requested it without the logo on it, so they had to make it for me. Unfortunately, a couple of minor issues, and the guys at Uncle Wang have taken care of it immediately, and everything's on its way to me. For whatever reason, they didn't include the springs to secure it. It's pretty secure just with the 2 bolts anyway. But yeah, those springs were there, or were not there. And the hole for the silencer, or the DB killer, is not very well aligned. There was a bolt in it initially, but literally as soon as I started it up, the bolt fired out, and that piece rattled and wedged itself in. So I'll see if I can fix that. I think the guys at Uncle Wang mentioned to send me out a new end can. Let's see. I don't think it's really necessary. The exhaust came also with the Pro ECU. So that's just a quick clip-in jobby, 2 screws and it's on under the seat. It couldn't be easier to fit, really. And I tell you what, it really does change the dynamic of the engine. It seems to have almost a flat spot now at 5,000 RPM. But once you get past that, the power is really a lot stronger than it was when it had the cats and the stock ECU on there. So I'm quite happy with that. The throttle's a little bit touchy. I have put the rally grips on it from the Pro model, and this side doesn't fit too well because it's got the added little pieces for the original grip. I think what I need to do is take this off, file these down a little bit, and then this will fit a little bit better. At the moment this is slightly thicker than that one because it's kind of squeezed up a little bit, but that's all good. DJI Action 4 arrived, so that's on the helmet. That's what I'll be capturing the onboard footage today with. I got a mic 2, or no, not a mic 2, a mic mini as well. Amazing bit of kit. The sound quality is next level with this stuff. Worth every penny, I would say. And not too expensive either. I got the new clutch cover that includes a sight glass, and I did the first oil change. So now checking the oil is as simply as putting the bike upright and watching that level go to the top of that sight glass. Way better. Carrying around a cable tie with you and doing it by that method is just crazy for me, really. I removed all of the emissions, all the charcoal canister and everything. Not much of a requirement here. They didn't check it on the MVPI. So all of that came off, and just put the Uncle Wang vent valves. You can see venting away happily now, having just ridden here. Whilst we're there, I put the steering damper on as well. That's really a big upgrade for the bike. Lots of head shake on the highway, especially at higher speed, which is one thing, but just in my short ride across here, it was notably more stable through the deeper sand, so I'm really happy with that. It's not a Scott's damper, it's just the copy Scott's damper, but it seems to work really well, at least for now. We'll see how long it lasts. Just a little phone mount. Obviously I've got the Insta360 there, yeah, of course, I did the engine oil and filter. That's it. I did balance up the rear wheel as well. You can see it took a load of weight on the rear, and a little bit more on the front as well, just to really smooth it out. But now with the steering damper and the wheels balanced like that, it's almost a highway machine of sorts. The engine's certainly powerful enough and smooth enough. I've got a 51 tooth sprocket. I haven't put that on yet. I'm going to stick with the original sprocket for now. It seems to be geared pretty well for me for this kind of terrain. I think I want to change the tyres on it. Nothing overly wrong with those CSTs that it comes on, but I think I just want to try some quote-unquote proper tyres on it. Tyres are always the most important part of a bike's handling and feel, and yeah, I'm not going to use CSTs at any of the rallies or the Dakar, so why would I bother practicing on them much longer? I think I'll just get these off, and I'll get some Michelin Desert Racer tyres on there, which seem to be the tyre of choice for most of the riders at the Dakar, and give that a go. Since removing the canister, the charcoal canister, I did have a bit of a boil over of this right tank on my last ride out, which I filmed bits of, but I was just rambling and talking nonsense the whole time, so it's not going to get uploaded. So yeah, I need to figure out a way of fixing that. I think a lot of people put a valve in from the rear tank, so you can turn the rear tank on and off to fill the front tanks. I think that's what I need to do, because that only happened because I put 30 litres of fuel in it on my way to my last ride. Problems that I've had with the bike, very, very minimal. I haven't had any problems so far. I've got 750 kilometers on it now. Minor annoyance. At speed, this panel will blow off and come out, and it doesn't fit in very well. You can see there, it's just a bit short on that. I don't know if it's the radiator is mounted a bit low and needs to be remounted up higher, or there's something with these plastics under tension or what have you, but I'll get to fixing that. It's one of those things you keep forgetting about. I used to have a Husqvarna SM610 that had the same thing. The only other issue to note is the heat shield on this tank. The adhesive heat shield just keeps coming off now that it's got that hot titanium downpipe next to it. So I've ordered some new heat shield, and I'm gonna heat shield this tank a little bit more effectively than how it is from the factory. Other than that, I'm looking forward to taking it through here. That was awesome. A little bit scary, but awesome. I think I let the back whip round a little bit. Unintentionally. I think I was just a little bit crossed over when I hit the jump. The sound is deeper than it looks. Alright, lovely little trail along here. Some abandoned building there. Not finished by the looks of it. Feels rather super motor-esque. It'd be great to have some tarmac sections on a motorcycle rally that's not just transfer rides. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Change. Suddenly put my road riding head on. Good, we passed him. Into the sand. Front end giving me little to no confidence. Cars around here, no car. I think I got to change these tires.
before I do, I just want to talk about a little bit about the actual rallying. I covered the bike for this ride. Let's see these tractor tires or Caterpillar tires out. Yeah, I want to talk about the actual rallying. So I've got my national rally license. Got the physical copy as well through the mail. Big shout and thank you to the SAMF. Made the process very straightforward, and you know, they reply my emails so when I'm asking questions, and these guys are awesome. But yeah, there are 2 national rallies this year here in Saudi. Yeah, I might as well follow the trail, I suppose. There are 2 national rallies this year here in Saudi. Left for the year. There are 4 each year. There was the first rally. I can't remember what the first one was. Too slow. I can't remember what the first rally was, but it was supposed to be the rally Tabuk this month, just right up in the north of the country. Beautiful part of the world. Not far from Neom, for those of you who don't know Saudi Arabia very well. Neom is the big project, the line that seems to be pretty well publicized around the world. Let's go and check out that dam quickly whilst we're talking. So yeah, it's up there. The climate's a bit different there than here. A little bit cooler, a bit more rainy. Not so tropical like here in Jeddah. And yeah, they cancelled it because the route came too close to some wildlife, or some wildlife migration and expansion of a national park or something like that. So a couple of cops were banged again. So yeah, they cancelled the rally Tabuk, but still there's Rally Qasim. Qasim is a city kind of, I don't know, is it 300 or 400 kilometers north of Riyadh? So it's quite far from here. Oh, let's keep going along. Yeah, it's quite far from here. But it's still Saudi Arabia. But it's maybe, I don't know, 1700 kilometers from here, Qasim. I've been there before. It's kind of a farming, agricultural, industrial city with an immense amount of natural beauty all around it. So my guess is it's going to be an amazing venue for a rally. So that's taking place later this year, as well as effectively now my hometown. If I can call Jeddah my hometown, or yeah, my hometown rally, the Rally Jeddah. So I have every intention to enter into them. You cannot enter them yet. Samaf has assured me that I'll see the registration possibilities as soon as they're available, and we'll be able to register with the license that I've got. The license that I've got also will entitle me to join the Dakar, I believe, because I got clearance from the ACU in the UK, who deal with issuing all the motorsport licenses. Or not clearance, what is it? Letter of no objection or something like that. So you can see here, this has definitely been water sodden. I mean, we're nearly in June and it's still moist. This used to be really muddy, and I think these are watermelons growing here. Try not to mess them up. And the watermelon plants growing all across there. So this is the dam. Yeah, so Rally Jeddah. And whoa. See, this steep stuff can catch you out at slow speed. Rally Jeddah and Rally Qasim. I'm looking forward to them. They'll be my first rallies. I hope by then. I believe it's October and December that they're taking place. I think Qasim and then Jeddah. So I'm really looking forward to that, and that's now my target. The bike is almost ready. As I mentioned in the previous cut of this ride, I want to get some proper tyres on it. But I think that's about it. I do need a spare set of wheels and tyres for the rally. So 2 sets of tyres and 1 set of wheels are a must to buy. The front tubs then again. Maybe it's me. And of course, I definitely want to reach out to Saudi Dirt Bike Centre, the gentleman over there by the name of Michel. See if he'll be so kind as to book me in for a few coaching sessions. Supermoto section would be fun on a rally, I think. Supermoto, but kind of tarmac section. And for that day, wear some 50/50 tyres.